Yo, what's up, Duff here? Happy late Sunday afternoon. It's might be after 6 p.m. And I am out on the InMotion V12S doing a range test. Yeah, this is not the normal time that I'd be doing a range test at the end of a weekend on a Sunday. But I am off tomorrow, so it kind of changes things a little bit. And I had a busy day, so I thought I'd try to sneak in getting a range test in on the V12S, as that is an important aspect of a wheel, at least for most people. How far can you go until the battery dies? All right, it's good to know. So we're gonna try to find that out today with my normal flat, hot and humid Southwest Florida riding conditions. We'll see how the V12S performs. Hopefully this test does not include a water resistance test, because those are some very wet clouds, although they are inland. I'm hoping that they are staying inland and they are not coming our direction, but that's very dark and gray and menacing. So let's try to keep those away. We are gonna start this range test with a Dunkin' Donuts ride, I guess, sort of. I'm gonna stop and grab some Dunkin' Donuts first, as opposed to early in the morning. We're doing it at 6 p.m., I guess. A little late for coffee, but let's see how it goes. Like I said, it's been a busy day. Got up this morning, played some pickleball first thing. Was out running errands, was paying my bills, doing all kinds of stuff to keep my Sunday busy, which is good. It's good to be busy. It's good to feel productive, and as busy and productive as I felt, it feels like there's more things I could be doing. I got more stuff to do. Mostly 3D printer related, but I'll get to it. This range test is going to be similar in nature to my V9, my Aero range test. Similar route, not identical, but similar. Going similar speeds, I would say 20 to 25 most of the way. Simulating what is normal commuting around my area nowadays. As I normally try to do on my range tests, sporting my very old Garmin GPS to give me accurate instrumentation as far as distance traveled. God knows how old this thing is, but it's still working pretty darn well. Speed bump test, I haven't done that with this yet. I've been doing this with my suspension wheels lately. The government parking lot has these little baby speed bumps. It's a good little test for the suspension. Very quiet. Suspension on the V12S is very quiet. I still have not tweaked the suspension at all on this, and I want to. I want to see what kind of differences I can get out of it. But that's for another day. Today is about range. It's all about range. And uno más. There we go. Here we are. A very late for a Sunday afternoon Dunkin' Donuts stop. Very late. Can you get coffee on a V12S? Yes, you can. Works just fine. 5.5 GPS miles in, 86% battery showing on the display. Okay, I am headed to the beach, but I'm doing it a different way. Yeah, I need to make sure that I'm planning for this ride to be between 30 and 40 miles, so I'm trying to plan accordingly. So just to mix things up, I'm gonna get to the beach a different way without going through the Greenway first. We'll go through the Greenway on the way back, but we are getting to the beach a different manner than before, although we will be going past the cabana as well. Am I gonna be getting a beer then? Probably not. Crossing the river. Coffee's almost gone. Let's see, what are we at? 8.3 miles. And 80% battery. The footprint underpass. Still not a whole lot of footprints here. There's some, but nothing like it used to be. Kill switch makes it very handy to just do something like go throw your trash. Go throw your trash and pick it up, and you're back in business. Just like my 20-mile ride, once the more mileage I put on this, the more comfortable I'm feeling on the wheel. Damn, this is a good looking wheel, isn't it? It's a damn good looking wheel. I don't know if you can tell, but I did shift my pads a little bit, the front pads, move them a little closer to my legs so I can actually get more meaningful contact with the pads when accelerating. The way I had them angled before, I really was not touching them at all. So a little better now. Back to chin bar down position. Dunkin' Donuts coffee has been drunk in a very rapid fashion. Hopefully it doesn't mean I have to go pee quick too. We'll see. All right, 76%. On board shows 11 miles, 80 volts. My GPS shows 9.87 miles, so obviously there's a difference between app and GPS. So we're approaching 10 miles. So normally I would stick around to catch the sunset, but I got miles to do. Too much to do. I just looked at my DJI mic and found it in an odd condition, so hopefully my audio is working up until this point. If not, I'll be doing a voiceover or something like that. So anyways, yeah, what did I say I was at? 9.87 miles, 76%. I know I've mentioned this in other videos, but man, the V12S is just whisper quiet. In combination with this tire and the motor and the quiet suspension, it is just a very, very unobtrusive wheel. Very unobtrusive. Inch wheel is nice in these conditions. Slow, tight turns. So now heading to the cabana. If it wasn't Sunday evening and I wasn't already doing a range test, I would stop. I got miles to do though. All right, so I'm down 73% on display, and I'm at 11.5 miles, a little more than that. So it's projecting out pretty good, pretty favorably. If this mileage to power consumption ratio holds, that's going to equate to another strong number, in my opinion. But the problem is, I've only gone through a quarter of the battery. That means I got 3/4 of it to burn through yet. This was not well planned, but. Not everything can be well planned, I guess. This is a little higher curb. Yeah, I still need to tweak that suspension a little bit, I think. Because I have a lot of miles to chew up yet, I am reversing and going back down to the beach a different direction, going down Central Avenue this time. Let's keep it exciting. Pedal comfort is still getting a good grade at this point. I haven't been on that long, but pedals are not causing me any foot discomfort as of now. Appears that they have repaved this road since I've been here last. Because this used to be pretty crappy. But yeah, it's nice and smooth. Looks like they also widened the bike lane, which I'm a big fan of. So good job, City of Naples. Straight ahead is the shoreline. I just saw the Gulf, so I don't need to see it again. So we're just gonna make a right-hand turn here in Gulf Shore Boulevard, one of the exclusive, very expensive areas around here. Look at this house. It's a mansion. It's a hotel, but it's actually a house, I believe. Yeah, so we'll just cruise up here. We'll cruise north for a little while here and see where we go. I wonder if they're like doing repaving all over the place, because there's a ton of roads that say closed local traffic only, like that one. All right, I guess I'm local traffic, right? Sure, I'm local traffic. Doing some extreme off-road riding. And yeah, I think I'll just pop through here on the other side. Why not? More off-road. Wow, it's intense. Intense, yeah. It looks like they're doing utility work. There's a bunch of pipe. So yeah, they're doing some major shit here. But luckily they don't work at Sunday nights normally. Wow, they got this all torn up. This is major, all of Gulf Shore Boulevard and the connecting roads. There's all kinds of work going on. You know, down here what they do is they try to blitz and get everything done during the summer, so it's not like this for winter when it's busy and all the people with tons of money are here. Yeah, ooh, wow. Everything is closed up. Let's see how far we can go though. Could that be pickleball courts? Maybe. Wow, that'd be cool. Just stopped and turned my lights on for improved visibility. for both myself and others. Of course, I will consume some additional power, so keep that in mind. I don't think I've ever shown this. This is where I actually play. I still play sand volleyball once a week if I'm healthy. Right here, these two sand volleyball nets. I've done it for a couple of years now. It's been fun. I used to be really big into volleyball when I was younger for a period of, I don't know, 12 to 15 years, but then got hurt and kind of gave up on playing, but I'm back. I'm back. Good group of people there, a lot of fun. Yeah, going about this a much different way than I normally do, so those of you that track my normal routes might be confused. Just entered the Naples Zoo. I'm gonna connect to the Greenway and see where I'm at. Oh man, I got a ways to go yet. GPS mileage, I'm at 16 miles, just short of 16 miles. I got a long way to go yet. Another reason this was ill-advised is today, like I mentioned, I played pickleball today, and I've done 5 straight days of stuff. Let's see, how did it go? Starting last Wednesday, pickleball Wednesday, volleyball Thursday, pickleball Friday, pickleball Saturday, pickleball today. So my legs are well worked. Doing a range test is going to add on to that for sure. Coming up is the tree I will never forget. It's the tree that I ran into with my one-wheel Pint, and it's right there. I wasn't paying attention, looked away, zigged when I should have zagged, and went hip first into that tree. Yeah, it's true. Do a search on my channel for Pint crash, and you'll see it. Pretty funny. Okay, taking a bit breather at the top of the terrace here in the Baker Community Park. 59%, 18.18 miles. I don't know, so it's still on track to get damn close to 40 miles. Got more riding to do. Where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna put another 30 or 22 miles on this thing? Let me think about it. It's getting late. It's 7:41. I guess since I'm here, I should do the little mini set of steps that's here, just to add a step descent to my resume on the V12S. Let's go find them. Target acquired.
Extreme.
Not bad. Still needs tweaking though. I definitely need to tweak these a little bit. Tweak the suspension a little bit. But out of the box, that's not bad. And set number 2.
Extreme.
One positive about doing the range test this time of day is it is cooler, significantly cooler. As I said, playing pickleball today, oh my God, I was just dying. The heat and humidity is oppressive. I believe when I thought running errands today, the thermometer in the car got as high as 96 degrees. Yeah. I mean, like anything, you get used to it, but it's never fun. It's never fun. Okay, well, I rode around downtown Naples a lot. So we're going to head back towards the house and ride some of the, I don't know, the big loops and squares around there. Get some loops and squares in, and we'll do the other greenway, in the small, kind of boring Rich King Memorial Greenway that you've seen me on a number of times as well, because we are not even at 50% yet. We're at 57% on this wheel, and I'm at 19 miles. So, GPS. Still got a ways to go. Yeah, the longest distance I've done doing a range test this way was on the NOSFET Arrow, and that was 31 miles. So, like I said, I'm anticipating getting significantly more than that. So, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be doing a lot of loops, and that's looking mega rainy right there. I don't know. I would like to avoid the rain if at all possible. I just saw this, and I thought it was worthy of stopping. Hi, Mr. Goat. What's up, buddy? What you on your knees eating? I saw you. Hi. Where's your horns at? Huh? Hold on, let's get the trolley handle. Where's your horns at, buddy? Huh? You got a cow friend over there? Hi, bud. Hi. What happened to your horn? You got like a little baby horn. Oh, you gonna rub your head? I'd rub your head, but I'm not quite sure how you're feeling, buddy. Oh, does that feel good? Rub that brush. Yes, we mounted like a push broom on the fence post. Very cool. Does that feel good? Yeah, feels good. Obviously a boy. Yeah, that feels good, huh? All right. You keep scratching yourself. Wish I had one of those sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that I want to describe what I'm watching here. This is weird. Wow. Okay, I've never seen that. You could just get water instead, right? All right. Well, I'm gonna leave. I'll talk to you later. All right, just one more act of extreme riding.
Extreme.
I don't want anyone to have a heart attack, so I'll try to keep it to that. It's a lot of adrenaline. Hopefully you survived it. 8 o'clock p.m. 8 o'clock. And 21.11 miles. Yeah, if it wasn't Sunday evening and I wasn't doing a range test on Sunday evening, I would also consider stopping here at Tacos and Tequila. Because Tacos and Tequila has 2-for-1 house margaritas on Sundays. But I got miles to do. Even though this kind of riding is not great for me anymore, it is the fastest way to get mileage on the wheel. So we are cruising up here on Davis Boulevard, and we're going to be doing these kind of streets with the bike lanes. Do a couple big squares. See if we can get some mileage on this quickly, or quicker than I have been so far. Not sure if the rainbow will show up. It's only like a quarter of one, not even an eighth of one. There's a little bit of a rainbow there. Yeah, I did run through a couple raindrops, so that's probably why. So I should probably not keep going that direction. Cruising down Santa Barbara Boulevard with the face shield down to keep the bugs out of my eyes and my mouth, because I've already eaten a few. Okay, the battery, it does seem to be kind of tailing off faster at this point. I just looked down, it said 39% battery, and I'm at 25.65 miles. So this might not carry me quite as far as I thought, so we'll see. I'll check in 5 miles or so. The InMotion logo is now clearly visible on the ground. Cool. Not sure how well that shows up. It looks pretty cool from here. Hopefully it looks even more cool up there. Sunset is either just occurred or just around the corner. I didn't really think that this would turn into a legit night ride, but it might. Let's see. GPS is at 30.13 miles, just crossed 30 miles. On screen display is showing 25% battery at 69 volts. So yeah, definitely after the 50-55% mark, it definitely feels like the battery usage has accelerated. Which, like I said previously, that is the thing. That's not unusual, but yeah. So instead of, I don't think 40 miles is going to happen. 35 probably, but not 40. We're on the Rich King Greenway now, just trying to loop and get more mileage. So after 30 miles, and I've been on the wheel for over 2 hours and 15 minutes. Foot report: feet are getting a little sore, not terrible. They're not numb yet, so that's a good thing. But I may stop at a bench and sit for like a minute just to give myself a break to get the last mileage here on the InMotion V12S. And one other thing to keep in mind is I've had the headlight on now for quite a while. I'd say somewhere around the 55% mark the headlight's been on, so I know it's a strong headlight. I'm not quite sure what the battery consumption is, but surely it uses more battery or at a faster pace when you're running the headlight versus not. So that's to be considered with these numbers. I am curious what kind of seat option they come up with for the V12S. If it adds appreciable height, I might actually be able to sit on this wheel, actually. I don't know. We'll see, but I am looking forward to seeing whatever seat InMotion has in mind for this wheel, because it clearly is able to have one. So we'll see. Not sure if the GoPro will give it justice, but the sky is looking awesome right now. So awesome I should take a picture. Oh, darn it. Okay, not too bad. All right, so quick check here. GPS is at, does this thing have a light? My GPS? Oh, I thought there was a light, but I can't find it. Anyways, 31.66 miles currently. 21% battery. Yeah, it definitely is going down quickly at 69 volts. That's where we're at. Maybe, I don't know, another 20 minutes of riding, hopefully. All right, so even though we are now at 20%, I still have not noticed any low speed behavior. I've dropped my speed down a little bit. You know, I was doing on those open roads, I was doing 27, 28, and now I'm trying to keep it 20 to 25. But I have not had any sort of tilt back or warning or anything yet. So should be coming soon though, I guess. I don't know. We'll find out together. So how's the wheel looking at night? I think it looks, from my perspective, it looks pretty cool. How about yours? Okay, I'm getting low speed or beeping. I don't know if you hear that. It wasn't that loud. If I was going faster, it would have been hard to hear. Just like a constant beeping warning. Battery down to 13%. Yeah, it's really dropping quickly now. Let's see, can you see that? 33.43 miles. All right, I'm swinging in here into the pickleball facility just to take a look at what's going on here on a Sunday night. Probably not a whole lot, but I'm gonna probably do that, head home, and that might be it. As suspected, not a whole lot going on. There's some people here. Not many at all. So even though I'm at 11%, the beeping has stopped because I'm going slower. So that beeping was associated with exceeding a certain speed at a certain battery level. So we have a car going stupidly slow, so we're going to pass them. You can see what the screen looks like in a low battery condition. I have a little red triangle in the top left corner with an exclamation point to get your attention. And I'm just curious where the speed beeps will come in, or the warning beeps will come in. So I'm doing 14. Don't hear it yet. 16 and nothing, unless I'm not hearing them. Drop below 10% battery, heard a louder warning. I was doing 14, 15, 16 miles an hour. Doing 15 right now, whoa. All right, we're gonna cruise here 10 to 15. See what we can get. I can't read my freaking GPS. 34.7 miles. So yeah, to get home, I'll definitely cross 35, and we'll see where we're at. So when it's complaining about the speed you're going for the battery level, it'll turn the speedometer red, I've noticed, in addition to the angry sounding beep. See that? I got a little baby tilt back there too, so I'll keep it slower. Yeah, probably not a good idea to go out in the middle of the road with a low battery, right? We'll just cross at the crosswalk. Gotta be smart in low battery conditions. Seems like even at very low battery level, it'll let you go 10. I don't know. I'm down, looks like I'm reading 6%, if my vision is correct. 6%, so we're getting down there. I'm not gonna go much further. I'm not a big fan of riding to zero, so we have a clear shot. We do, thank goodness for the lack of traffic late Sunday evenings. It is now almost 9 p.m. Went under some light, 35.44 miles currently. And let's see if we can get maybe a 36 for sure. Much more than that, I don't know. Whoa, 13 too fast. Getting mighty low. What's that say? 5%? It's hard for me to read. Either 5 or 3%. So yeah, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel. But still rolling. I mean, this isn't. I felt a little baby tilt, but I'm not getting tilted back right now. And I'm rolling 11 miles an hour, so that's not horrible. Okay, that's it. Right there's scary tilt back at 5%. 5%, and let's see, GPS at. Hold on, I can't see it. There's a street light right back here. Hold on. Yeah, all of a sudden it felt like I was on a roller coaster there, going very slow. Looks like it doesn't like to go much below 5%. Not sure if you can see that. 36.03. Trolleying it at 36.03. Luckily, I'm less than a quarter mile from the house. I could probably try to baby this and ride it back, but it feels good to walk, actually, to be honest with you. Just me and my in-motion V12S going for a walk. Yeah, this really does actually feel good on my feet and my knees to do something other than just stand on a wheel for 2.5 hours. Although the pedals have not been bad, but I ride any wheel that long and my feet are not going to feel great, or anything else below my belt. I think I forgot to note the voltage also, where it wanted me off 65 volts. Seems like that's the limit. Okay, we are back. I'm glad to be back. Tired. Out on the road for probably close to, just under 3 hours. I got 36.03 GPS miles. The wheel thinks it did 40 miles. So if you went by the app, it would say you did 40 miles, but you really didn't. It did 36, about 10% off. Speed for that ride, it varied. I would say the vast majority of it was between 20 and 25. I did jump up into the low to mid 30s a couple times, but not often. But it was just kind of like realistic riding speed. I wasn't trying to go a set speed, just what felt appropriate for the conditions. The wheel itself performed well. It was comfortable, smooth ride. Yeah, no complaints about how the wheel felt during that ride. Mileage, I was thinking I might get 40. It was, like I said, the battery did deplete quicker in the second half, but as I mentioned, I did have the lights on the whole time, pretty much the second half of that ride as well. So that surely did contribute somewhat to the battery getting depleted faster, but I'm not sure how much exactly. Take it for what it's worth, and performed well at night as expected. So that's my number. That is my number on the V12S, 36 miles, basically. So not bad. And when you factor in how fast this wheel can charge, up to 20 amps, you can be down at this position and you can have it back up to full in 2 hours, less than 2 hours actually. But 5% seems to be the magic number. 5% is going to want you to get the heck off, so keep that in mind on your V12S. So that's all I have for now, guys. If you found this ride interesting, please think about giving it a big thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please consider subscribing. If you're going to subscribe, you hit the notify bell that's over there somewhere. Big thanks to my channel members. Channel members support this channel. I've had some channel members that have supported this channel for over 4 years, believe it or not. Right there's a list of my current channel members. If you're interested in membership, there's a number of perks, and you can read about it by hitting the join button. It'll tell you all about it. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you. I know it's a longer video. Range tests normally are on the long side. But if you made it to the end, please let me know by putting hashtag V12Range in your comment, and I will know that you made it to the end. I do appreciate that greatly. That's all I have for now, I guess. Yeah. Hope you had a great weekend. I'm looking forward to a fun week ahead. And until next time, Duffman out. Oh, I'm tired.